All the previous issues with weather had melted into the past as Sunday had near-on perfect conditions for this year's race. There were some familiar faces amongst this year's competitors. This was Daniel Coker's first Cape Pembroke Half Marathon, having completed the Stone Run last year. Is this your normal distance?
I've done 10k or 21, but yeah, I've also done marathons, but yeah, I feel comfortable with this.
Okay, so how are you thinking about the terrain? Because sometimes it's off-road and it's for some
right.
serious runners it's a bit
Particularly I think that's very interesting. I think it's really boring when it's only on the road. So I'm really looking forward to the off-roading bit.
Not your first time though, is it?
No, it's not. No, put myself through the punishment a few times.
Is this the right distance for you?
Well, it depends on the training really, but I'm just a sucker for punishment, and then my competitive spirit gets the better of me, so yeah. I don't mind it though, it's quite nice, just get into your own zone.
And what time are you looking at today?
Well, anything around 2 hours I'll be happy with, because I've done no training at all, so anything around 2 hours I'll be, but I was quite tempted to register as a walker and a runner, and then I just thought, it's sunny and calm, and I'm always complaining that I only like running in calm weather, so I thought I had to give it a go.
Yeah, that's it, because we've seen you over the years that you've done a lot of walking, the walking ones.
Yeah.
The weather today, is this perfect for runners, or do you just like a little bit of a wind and a bit cooler?
No, I like heat and no wind, so yeah, that's why I'm not really cut out for running in the Falklands, but yeah, no, today's pretty cool, nice for me.
You've done quite a bit of training for this?
I have done quite a bit of training. I guess probably the most training I've ever done, so we'll see how that goes. I'm glad it's finally happening. We've had a few delays, I guess, but it's a perfect day.
And not your first time on this route?
No, it's not the first time. It's my second run on this. Well, this second time I'm doing this particular half marathon.
And what time are you looking at?
I'm aiming for about 1:45, but we'll see what happens.
The start line was on Ross Road by the Narrows, and walkers started at 8:30, with runners setting off an hour later. By the time the runners had reached the bypass, the field had started to spread out, with Tristan Steed leading the way and Brendan Lee settling into a pace a little way behind. This particular section of the half marathon can be tricky for runners due to the lack of tarmac. Runners went off-road to go round the lighthouse and then back on the track to the bypass once more. A right turn down towards Bypass brought another water station at the Seafarers Mission, and then onto another off-road section as they ran parallel to the sea. Back on Ross Road, it was all tarmac to the finish line at Victory Green. First across the line was Tristan Steed with a time of 1 hour, 22 minutes and 22 seconds.
I could not have asked for better weather. It's absolutely incredible weather. But I was a bit surprised with the cross-country section of the course. I had no idea what to expect. But Falkland's been to Falklands, I sort of aimed off for just about anything, so I know it was good.
So had you not done the route beforehand? Didn't know what you were getting in for?
No idea. Yeah. No, I knew that there'd be a headwind on the way back in, but apart from that, on the way out, it was a bit of a surprise with the cross-country section.
And is half marathon normally your distance, or do you prefer a different one?
I prefer longer distances generally, sort of going into the marathon, going to the ultra. It's a shame that I think your marathon has been cancelled a few times, so that's been a bit of a shame.
Brendan Lee took second place with 1 hour, 24 minutes and 17 seconds.
How do you feel?
I feel terrible. Yeah, it was. I just didn't have much left in my legs for the last 6-7 kilometres, and that's usually where I wanted to go faster, but I just couldn't.
And you're doing it with an injury this year as well, I've heard.
It's only a very minor injury. It didn't bother me at all. I was just more worried about it beforehand.
And what is your distance? Is it the half marathon or the marathon? Or?
I usually prefer the marathon, but a half marathon's all right as well.
Tom Blake was not far behind with 1 hour, 24 and 56 seconds. Two relay teams with students took part, splitting the distance between them.
Oh, you've just finished a half marathon. How do you feel?
Tired. But proud with my team and myself, I guess.
And so you did it as a team. How much did you each have to do?
5k. Yeah, we did 5k each, I think. Around.
And did you run the whole thing?
All of us ran the whole thing, but in parts.
And do you know what your time was?
No.
I think I've got it. Around an hour and 56 minutes.
Oh, amazing. So do you think it went well?
I think it will, yeah.
And will you do another run soon?
Maybe.
Fourteenth place and first woman across the line was Amanda Kupfer with 1 hour, 46 minutes and 4 seconds.
How do you feel?
Out of breath, but very, very happy.
And what was your time, do you know?
I think it was around 1:45, like a little bit over, which is what I hoped for. So, yeah, quite pleased. It was hard. It went well. It was like there's hardly any wind, but you can still feel it on the bypass. It's crazy, but yeah.
Daniel Coker crossed the line in 22nd place with 1 hour, 54 minutes and 39 seconds.
Really good, really good. It was really enjoyable. I'm really tired, more than expected, but good.
Yeah, and how did you think it would go this well, or how do you think it would
go? I thought it was going to be more comfortable towards the end, but I think actually the off-road is quite challenging. But I'd really enjoyed it, which is good. I was enjoying, running for fun, if you know what I mean.
And the weather today is ideal, so how was that?
Probably burnt. so yeah, really good. Like, you better run like this than, with weather conditions against you. So good.
And do you know what your time was, or have you got any idea?
Not really. I guess below 2 hours, but whatever, as I said. I did it mostly for fun, so that's good.
Sally Ellis took 25th, just under 2 hours, with 1 hour, 57 minutes and 46 seconds. So Sally, happy with your time?
Yeah, just under 2 hours, so yeah, but please next time tell me to walk. Honestly, I just get stupider with age. But It was a nice day, amazing views going down to the lighthouse, and no whales spotted, but yeah, pleased it's done.
Tell me about that change of terrain, because I know some runners are a little bit, it can be a bit rocky, can't it?
Yeah, well, coming round onto the sandy bits after the lighthouse is hard on your legs and that, and then that kind of semi-road surface and gravel's quite horrible when you're feeling a bit tired. It's sort of okay on the way down, not so nice on the way up, but yeah, there's some, it's just a picturesque course, and you know, breaks it up. So, yeah.
And it's just, the wind has just started to pick up, so that good for you runners?
Well, I'm not a fan, as anyone who knows me will know, but it makes the bypass, slog up the bypass seem quite long, but it is nice and cooling. It's nice when you finish.